we kind of already talked about this, Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens, but we can go into it a little bit more. So I think that this, I would say, probably exceeded expectations. You know that a ladder match is never going to be boring per se,
That's a good word.
because it's a stipulation that is more so exciting than other stipulations. But I also wasn't really sure that they were gonna go all out with it, just because it's like, yeah, there's beef here, and they've done a really good job about developing this storyline, and going from this best friend type of relationship to being just absolute disgusted by
Mortal
one
enemies.
another. Yeah. So I'm glad that they took it to that level, because I think sometimes when we're talking about like Cody matches like this, like we haven't really seen this from him since, I would say, probably his like trilogy with Seth Rollins. We haven't really seen that side of Cody Rhodes where he was just willing to do anything himself, but also to Kevin Owens. Yeah, some of those spots, man, incredible.
Some of those spots in that match were insane. My friend actually,
scary,
who isn't a wrestling fan, does not watch Raw on Netflix or SmackDown on USA, texted me that he saw a video of, and we decided the fisherman suplex off from the corner onto the ladder.
Yeah,
that I thought was going to be the end all. Like that was the spot, and Sammy.
Yeah.
The Alabama slam through the ladder, and the way KO sold that deserves an Emmy in its own right.
I know. I was talking to some of my coworkers. Like, we will message each other during Raw or during a PLE, and they got bamboozled. Because they thought like, oh, Kevin's legit fucked up, and I was like, no.
Oh no,
he's not. Because if you watch it back, that Alabama slam, he did not smash his head as bad as people thought he did.
Yeah, no, I mean, his back is in probably excruciating
His back was
pain,
fucked, but his head was not.
Because people were like, him well in that spot. Let's throw.
Yeah, and so I was like, no, he's not. He's okay. He's just selling this well, and then obviously we know he was totally fine because he showed up at Raw, which we'll talk about. But like, it's those kinds of things that are great, because if you have to sit there and question if someone's okay or not, I mean, obviously you always hope that he is, but in a storyline that was this big of a deal for both of these guys, like it's good to have a moment like that. And even more interestingly, for Cody Rhodes to be the reason why we're having that moment, because that is also not a very babyface way of having a match.
It's not a very face of the company way to be ending a match.
It kind of makes you wonder, though, don't you think? Like, I feel like we've gotten subtle hints of Cody.
He wants to do it, but can't.
Well, it's like,
he can't.
Well, I'm wondering if we're inching that way. Well, we'll talk about it, but
he's too good on the mic.
No, but he's so good at being a bad guy too.
Those are his too good on the mic to be just a good guy.
Oh, got it. Yeah. I'm like, his roots are being a heel, and I don't think that
exactly. Like that. He's too good at being like with a microphone in his hand.
Yeah.
To just be happy smiles and whatnot.
Yeah.